Oh, we have a treat for you now. A replica of the Batmobile arriving at the Allman Report studio lot. Check it out.
Scotty Brandt, forget about the car. Let's talk about the boots. For crying out loud, those are awesome.
Check them out.
I mean, how many Batmen died for those boots?
Certified bat freak.
Awesome, buddy. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, so tell me about the Batmobile.
The Batmobile is an exact replica of the '66 Batmobile, made famous by Batman, tuned in 1966. That's when life went from black and white to color.
Wow, and people can see this in real life. You guys are having an open house. This is in the run-up to the Great Race.
Coming up on Saturday, the Great Race will start in Kirkwood at the train depot. 135 cars from all over the world headed from here to Santa Monica down the Mother Road, Route 66.
8-day drive, right?
Yeah, they stop every night at a different location. They'll stop in Rolla, they'll stop in Springfield.
Does the Batmobile make the trip?
No, but the Batmobile you'll get a raffle ticket, you'll get a chance to be the last car out in the Batmobile in the Great Race. So be there that day, $10 chance, all the money goes to the Route 66 Festival.
What's the history of this?
Well, the history of this specific car...
Can I touch it? Yeah, this specific
no,
one, yes.
you can touch all you want.
All right, thank you.
The Batmobile was made famous by Batman, obviously, done by George Barris. He took the 55 Lincoln Futura, which was a concept car by Ford back in the day, and he turned it into this.
So the Futura basically looks like this still.
Very similar. It was done in white originally.
Oh, nice.
It did have the glass look to it for the 50s, forward-looking design, and then it went out of favor, and they used it for several different things. That's what he turned it into.
The days of the fin, you know, isn't that great?
This is the fin.
This is beautiful right here. So let me ask you something. How did they choose? Do you know how they chose originally to use the Futura as the Batmobile when you could have chosen anything else?
I think what happened was, as I read the books, is that George Barris got the call from the studio. They said, we need a Batmobile. And he's like, okay, when do you need this? Oh, you know, yesterday. So I think he had about 2 or 3 weeks to get it to go.
Yeah.
So I think what he found was that this was a ready car to turn into the Batmobile. In fact, as the story goes, the flamethrowers in the back was made out of a 5-gallon paint can.
Oh, wow.
Right, stuck that on the back. So to get things ready, I think short order was really
nice.
What precipitated the Batmobile being turned out.
At the open house, people can see this thing in real life.
They can see this along with 200. We have 200 cars in stock all the time at MotoeXotica, but there'll be 135 cars coming to the tech session at our place. So the open house is open to the public. All the Great Race cars will be starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. There will be 5 cars every 20 minutes coming in to get tech inspected. They have to get all their stickers put onto the car and inspected that they're roadworthy, etc., and they get a seal of approval. Next car comes in. So all day long, 135 cars from all over the country with their drivers, their navigators, their support staff will all be there. And it's a good opportunity for Joe Public here in St. Louis.
No doubt.
Come on down.
We'll put the time up there and everything else on the screen afterwards. Speaking of Joe Public, they might recognize your face.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you're all over reality TV.
Yes,
what was the latest project you were involved in?
I was on Fast and Loud, which is Gas Monkey Garage starring Richard Rawlings. That's Discovery's #1 reality show. And so people say, well, how'd you get on Richard's show? I said, well, I had a car that Richard wanted, okay? I said, Richard, the only way you're going to come and get that car is bring your TV crew and put me on TV with your show. He said, no problem at all. We worked out a trade deal. He had a pretty cool car that we agreed on trading on, and he came to St. Louis and put St. Louis on the map again. Did a nice art shot and let people know that there's a lot of good stuff here in St. Louis.
MotoeXotica is putting St. Louis on the map. You guys are awesome. And it's probably one of the reasons why they're having the Great Race here, too.
Great Race reached out to me, so Kirkwood had done a great job with Route 66 Festival in getting them to come to St. Louis. Obviously, starting right on Route 66. MotoeXotica is on Route 66, so we're only 3 miles or so from start time.
Now, to end this, who signed the...
Well, actually, on the other side, you will see Adam West.
Oh, Adam West
Burt Ward on the other side have actually signed it. These were other signatures from, like, Boba Fett, from Star Wars.
Yeah, some of the actors and stuff like that.
But so other people, but the real stars were
nice.
Batman and Robin.
All right, well, good luck, buddy. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you having us.
Nice boots.
Thanks.